So recently we've been exploring the idea of, in essentials, unity, in non-essentials, liberty, in all things love. That's a quote, kind of a motto of the Restoration movement, if you've ever heard of that. It came from a guy named Alexander Campbell. And we don't venerate him as a saint or anything like that, but it's such a great way to remember that we have to, as believers, whatever our church is, whatever our background is, whatever we may disagree about in certain ways to interpret certain things in the Bible, the things that are absolutely clear in the Bible, we've got to unite that those things are essential. Those things are real. Here's an example. When Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. That's in John 14, verse 6. It's pretty hard to misunderstand that one. Jesus said a lot of things that maybe are a little bit hard to understand. He even said himself that part of the reason he spoke in parables was so that only the people who really wanted to, who, as he put it, had ears to hear, would really understand what he was trying to say. But again, you can't misunderstand that one. Jesus is saying that he is the only way to God, the only real source of truth that's going to be bigger than any other source of truth. He is the only source of life that's bigger than any other source of life. That's where you find real life. That's where you find real truth. That's where you find your way to God. There is no other way. Now, you can disagree with that. You can refuse to believe that, but you can't really misunderstand that. That is clear. So that's one of those essentials. That's one of those things that is real. My encouragement to you today is to, if it's been a while, seek Jesus. And if you know Jesus well, just take a few moments and thank him for being there for you. And here's the other thing, sharing with somebody. That's one of the things that's an essential that so many times that we forget about. So many times we feel like we're really doing a great job with life and with being a Christian if we just have our doctrine right, or if we're attending church enough, or if we are doing some great Bible studies with a few friends. And all of those are great, but one of the essentials is to reach out beyond the walls of the church and love others, even your enemies. Try that today.